What's that?
Ann wants to record it, so you got to start.
Oh, I
from
got
the
to start
beginning.
over?
And talk louder, buddy.
Oh,
Oh.
Hollering already.
Well,
Yeah, please talk loud.
You're doing
I can't
great.
hear very well.
Okay, Ann.
You're
Are
doing
you,
great.
Are you
I'm
ready.
queued up and ready
Yep.
to go?
All right.
Okay. Pete's daddy was a sheepman of the type who'd won the West. Be it fire, drought, or coyote, so he'd pass most every test. His flocks grazed the far blue mountains and returned to the deserts each fall. Oh, the ranch he'd built with blood and sweat was a model for us all. He ruled his family like a feudal lord, his cheek well packed with chaw. And nobody gave him no guff, 'cause his every word was law. One morning, he turned to Pete at breakfast and said, "You better hug your ma. I'm sending you off to college so you can be a model for us all." He said, "You'll learn to work with figures so we can sheep the land buyers for a change, and you'll study plant biology so we can improve our range. I'll let you take the old brown Chevy. Be careful how you shift the gears. And here's $500. That ought to hold you for the year." Well, city life's a new awakening for a boy from the far Black Hills. There's pizza, beer, women, and lots of brand new thrills like toga parties and panty raids and poker, pizza. I mean, everything's a brand new thrill. Young Pete's so excited, and I forgot the words again. Anyway, all these things proved some expensive. And before he'd even thought, he wakes up one morning hungover, and he's, oh, criminy sakes. And he's $500 is shot. Well, out of money, and scared to ask for more, he holds his head and moaned. Then came a flash of inspiration, and he bolted for the phone. "Hi, Dad." "Oh, yeah, I'm fine. And hey, this school is great. Why, their animal science department's the finest in the state. They've made great strides in learning. And at this, you'll sure be shocked. Why, for a mere $500, they can teach old Shep to talk."
There's a spider on you.
Oh.
Wow, Michelle,
I
I'm
don't
so
know.
proud of
Anyway.
you. The
Anyway.
epic bravery. Good job.
I didn't want to see it crawl on your face.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Why, he could then interpret between us and the stock, you see. But the horses, the dogs, and the woolies, what an advantage that'd be. Well, some days later, young Pete's smiling wide as he lets that dog out of the crate. There's a party tonight with strippers. He can hardly wait. But all too soon, that nest egg is done up and flew away. And if he doesn't think of something quick, it'll soon be Judgment Day. "Hi, Dad. No, you can't talk to Shep. He's still in class. But they say it's sure amazing the way he's learned to talk so fast. Why, 500 more, they say they can teach old Shep to read. Why, then we could use him to order supplies and feed. He could read your papers to you at the end of the day and keep tally while we're counting lambs. And Dad, we saved the best for last. He wouldn't collect no pay. Well, they say all things must finally end, and the school year's done at last. Now Pete's got to pay the fiddler, unless he thinks it's on fast. Old Shep? Oh, he was just a mongrel with dietary habits sort of queer, but now he's among the dear departed. Stupid hound OD'd on beer. Well, Pete's daddy's wrath, it will be fearsome. He's sure to pop his fuse when he finds his oldest son has blowed $1,000 on broads and booze. Yeah. "Where's Shep?" The old man bellers up at Pete rolls up the drive. And he makes his decision. He'll have to lie to stay alive. He licks his lips and swallows hard and then puts on a look of pain. Says, Dad, I'm sorry, but Shep ain't here. No, wait, don't. Let me explain. We left college yesterday morning. Just my pal, old Shep and me. Just driving down the road talking about politics and life's designs. And Shep was helping with the driving by reading all the signs. We hit Cheyenne sometime after dark and decided to spend the night, and then we'd come on home this morning so we could help the chores tonight. Well, Shep's reading the morning paper while he's sitting on the throne, making notes to bet the greyhounds with the bookie on the phone. When he turns to me and he says, "Hey, Pete, how'd you like to make a bet the old man's still fooling with a hired girl like he was before we left?" Well, Dad, it made me so mad to hear him say a thing like that about you that I guess I sort of lost it. And across that room I flew. I grabbed old Shep around the throat and commenced to shaking him side to side, but he slipped out through my fingers and fell out that window, open wide, 8 floors, end over end, to that sidewalk down below. Geez, I'm awful sorry, Dad, but I guess the rest you know. Pete paused for breath, not knowing if he's marked to live or die. But he thought he saw a shifty look there in the old man's eye. He put his arm around Pete's shoulders and leaned over close and said, "There's just one more thing I gotta know. Did you make sure that mutt was dead?"
Oh, that's great. And that's based on
Oh
a
my
true
God.
story? Like, what does that mean? What does that mean, based on a true story?
That's pretty good. That was one of your murder podcasts.
Oh, it's raining. That was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dad, that was awesome.
Thank you.
Had you guys heard that one before?
Have not.